Okay.
Parapants.
This is Alvin. We just watched Boku no Hero Academia 2 through 5. This is a damn good show. This is one of the best shows of the season, I think.
If there was ever an anime past or present that just made you want to climb the highest mountain and punch a hole right through the sky, it's this one.
Hold on, don't get too far because it's only 5 episodes now. You can.
Oh,
It's very.
five episodes. It's like it's got Rocky montages. It's full of heart.
Yeah, it is full of heart. I
Full
mean,
of fighting spirit.
I'm just a little jaded, but
Jaded.
well, I need to get past the halfway point before I let myself relax. Right now, we're only 5 in, and
We're practically in the middle of the series.
I get if it's only no, we don't know if it's going to go to a second season or if it's going to be 20 something. If it's just a 12 episode thing, then I'll be like, okay, this is pretty good. But yeah, even regardless, what we've seen so far is good. I mean, I'm not even going to try and recap it. You guys have seen it. Well, hopefully you've seen it. Yeah, I can't even.
This has got this show has like practically everything I want in a action adventure animation. It's just got spirit and heart and big battles and stuff.
Lots of crying.
Lots of crying.
Well,
I mean,
just
this kid Midoriya, he cries so
is it
much.
Midoriya?
Yeah.
I don't. As usual, I don't remember the fucking names.
I think his first name is Izuku.
I don't know.
Izuku Midoriya.
Yeah, I wanted to compare this to another superhero anime I saw, Hero Man.
Hero Man.
Do you remember when I saw that? This guy looked like the Michelin Man, kind of big white hero.
No, I do not remember that. What
It was horrible.
What year are we talking here?
Oh, I can't. I'd have to describe where we were living in order to. Maybe 6, 7 years ago. I don't know, but I think actually Stan Lee was working with this studio.
Oh yeah. No. Stanley was working with Tiger and Bunny, right?
No, I don't think so. No, I think he was with. I think he was working with the people that made Hero Man. Well, regardless, that cartoon was garbage. I mean, Tiger and Bunny was also a good hero show.
It was okay. Something about it just didn't feel. I don't know.
I love that show.
You like Tiger and Bunny?
Yeah, especially. Well, I mean, when you study animation, like to see, it's hard to like. All right, I did study animation, and this has got nothing to do with the show we're watching, but like a while ago, you could see the beginnings of like 3D animation working its way into 2D animation. And me being an animation student, well, I was thinking like, oh man, we're really gonna make real good use of this. I can't wait till the future when, American cartoon companies, do all this cool stuff with 3D animation. And
And of course we did that.
and no, we didn't do that. Well, I mean, like Futurama did it pretty well.
Uh-huh.
Like just the integration of 3D and 2D. But Tiger and Bunny, I really liked. Same reason I liked the I don't know which season of Zoids it was, but like just that level of care where they really really worked hard to make the 3D and 2D come together. But anyway, this is Boku no Hero, and
This didn't have any 3D in it though.
well, I mean, there's 3D everywhere. Like the cars are always 3D. There's 3D elements. There's no 3D people in this. The robots they fought were 3D.
Oh.
But
Well, the 3D just didn't like overwhelm my senses the way it usually does in other. Like in Macross, I thought the 3D was just a little too much.
I liked it. All right, let's go back to the episodes though. All right, the first episode we saw, episode 2, that's when the slime guy had the fucking asshole dude.
Oh, this is where we find All Might's big
Weakness.
secret.
Yeah.
His secret is that he had been injured before, and he can only maintain his mighty superhero physique for about 3 hours. And he spits blood all the time.
I love skinny All Might. His fucking weird ass eyes and
Oh, he's
triangle
got like
face.
he's got that gorilla's look.
But yeah, that was all pretty awesome. The whole rising to the occasion shit, and I noticed his move was called the Detroit Smash. I don't know if that was inspired by present day Detroit. He went to Detroit and he's like, "Holy shit, this place looks like it got hit by a giant
The guy
fish."
who made this manga or this show must have toured the worst cities in America.
Wait, what was his other? Well, he had another punch too. What was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, see, we're so bad at this. I should
Yeah,
have written that
we're
down.
bad. Well, I mean, it was too much good stuff going on. We can't remember everything. I want to know if the translators took some license here and started naming random places after planets in Star Wars. That was kind of weird.
Well, this is probably, I mean, this is horrible. So, I mean, it's probably a Crunchyroll thing, so it's official. But yeah, the what, Tatooine
And
Street and Dagobah
Dagobah.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that's in the
I don't
show.
know if I didn't know there was a kanji for Dagobah. But yeah, yeah. I mean, what can I say about that? The second episode. Nobody could fight this slime guy. I thought that was a little weird, but yeah, all right. I mean,
Well, we don't know. We kind of like marathon 2 through 5, so it's hard to pace what's going on. So let me just hit the highlights here. The,
well, so you're gonna go through all 2 through 5 all at the same time?
yeah, because we can't remember what comes after that. So we're gonna be wondering, oh,
I
does
can
that
remember.
happen? Does
The
this
third
happen?
episode was a physical training, and then the fourth episode was the test, and the fifth episode was the asshole homeroom teacher. There.
Okay, but what really stands out here is number one are the characters. The other heroes in this, after like the kids he's going to school with, they are so great. And like all the heroes, all the students, these are some really interesting characters, and they don't rely on stupid cutesy anime conventions like bunny ears and Neko girls.
Wait, wait.
Sorry if you like
Are
Neko
you
girls.
saying that they're not? You can't be considered beautiful just because you have silver hair?
Oh, yes, not a silver haired bitch
No, there probably might be.
in this whole
I
group.
love the loose drawing. How they just draw. I mean, I don't know if they have model sheets or if they're just like just make him look like he's gonna cry or make him look like he's about to get hit. And guys like, all right, well, this is what I think because they just play it so loose. But
Yeah, it's a very yeah, I like that. It's got this kind of spongy, um, squashy appeal to its to the action and the animation that you don't really see. I think I mentioned that before when we watched the first episode. How it feels, it looks like animation, like they're just like taking using animation to like it's
fullest potential.
to its potential instead of just having kind of like these stiff, rigid, characters, like beautiful backgrounds, but kind of
I'm
rigid.
gonna argue with you on those backgrounds. Those backgrounds, especially as we
Well,
go on.
I mean backgrounds in other anime shows that you
Oh.
see. You see like anime shows that they don't focus so much on characterization through movement, but they have these beautiful backgrounds and
Okay,
stuff.
because I just want to say the backgrounds in this were like they weren't horrible, but you could tell they weren't. It was no Copelion, I'll tell you that.
Oh well, would you rather watch Coppelion?
Oh God, no. Although I was gonna bring this up later, but like the crying thing, like all right, in Copelion, those girls cry every episode, and it's annoying as shit.
Yeah, but are they full of fight?
But they're not. The thing is, these are manly tears.
I love how
There's
I
such thing as
love,
look Google it. There's such thing as manly
oh,
tears.
this kid is crying all the damn time. You did a good job. Boo hoo.
But he's not like
You're not good enough. Boo hoo.
no.
Have a nice day. Boo hoo.
Did you see that second episode where motherfucker was clutching his heart? He was like, "Oh shit, this shit is so intense." I thought, "Damn." Like, look. I,
Oh, you know what? Like when Homeboy he does his first true, well, he's his second heroic act and saves the girl from a giant robot, and he punches the shit out of this robot, and it fucks up his entire arm, and me and Alvin are just cringing the entire
oh,
time.
that waggly,
They're looking at
like hot dog looking noodle arm.
this little loose arm, and we could just like the pain just kind of shoots through me. I'm like, oh my god, please fix this arm because it just looks so painful.
Yeah.
And this anime is about like I don't know, like you watch more of these fighting spirit animes than I do, but the whole idea of like, look, if you really want this thing, you're gonna have to endure some pain and some hard times. Like I love that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Well, I have a bunch of notes all over the place. I'd like to go over them. And
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, the third episode, I did appreciate how like it wasn't about like just having dreams. Like he's like, no, dude, you got to train. You got to do 10 months of hard ass work. Because usually it's like, you got to reach deep within and just, really, really want it. It's like, no, bullshit. You got to pick up some fucking broke ass refrigerators and move them off a beach. So he earned it. He fucking earned it. I can appreciate that. Well, I wrote down American Dream. Wasn't it called his like American
American Dream
Dream
Plan or
plan?
something? Yeah.
So I was thinking we should make that the new citizenship test.
What? What? Oh,
No,
so
we had them
people
come.
have to clean up a beach.
Yeah, we got plenty of junk. Just look, you got 10 months to clean this beach. This is the American Dream plan. And then like they'll start crying manly tears when they're done. And
There is some weirdly Western influence running throughout the show. Like there's like All Might for one. All Might looks very, Western. He's blonde and he's really huge and muscly and
he uses a lot of English.
yeah, there's a lot of English being spewed out, like okay, okay. And I know that's pretty much all they get down most of the time is okay. and a lot of like American words
Like the Detroit Smash.
like Detroit smack, like that's so random. Like what the hell does Detroit have to do with Japan?
I don't know. No, well, I think the whole superhero genre they're acknowledging kind of like this is like a foreign thing. So
Is that what it is? Is like
their idea of heroes is like Sentai and fucking Kamen Rider and Samurai and shit.
well that is an interesting point. Like they're like heroes, the hero treatment in Japan, like when you got and I suppose they're taken from like Japanese mythologies.
I guess, or history or something.
Yeah, and there are people with destinies. They're born with a destiny, and I suppose in the way American treats heroism is like yeah, you got your Supermans who's a freaking alien, but you also have like what's the
Wait.
word? Like
What are you trying to say?
oh well,
I don't understand this
like
Destiny tangent.
well, no, I'm talking about like in Sentai shows where, they have these people who are destined to fulfill a heroic role.
We got destined heroes over here.
Yeah, but it's like Spider-Man gets bit with a spider or Batman trains really hard. It's
Nah, I think you have that over there too. I think it's just the trappings of the hero genre, like having a cape and spandex, and rescuing people from monsters. Although they know they do that too. We're not educated enough to break this down.
no.
But yeah, you're right in that there's a lot of when it comes to All Might, there's a lot of Western stuff going through his thing.
Yeah, I just want to know if there was something behind that because it didn't like I don't get the same impression about superheroes about the whole superhero motif in this than in like I got it in
What, Tiger and Bunny?
no, not Tiger and Bunny. What's the other guy? Because the Tiger and Bunny was also about marketing and sponsoring.
Yeah, but it was also about the hero image.
Yeah, I guess so. But on One Punch Man is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, there are heroes in that too, but that didn't seem like it was as westernized. You're right.
No,
Well,
I didn't.
yeah, or maybe it's just something we see. I don't know.
Speaking of which, someone should have told Midoriya that all he had to do was do 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 push-ups, and 1,000 squats, and he would have developed super strength.
Yeah, but how long did he do that for? A year?
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
and he also ran too, right?
Yeah, Midori. I don't. Are you sure his name was Midoriya?
No, in
No, I know in this, but like he only had 10 months.
yeah.
And besides, like fucking All Might.
Like,
Yeah. But yeah, I wrote down: is it possible to swallow hair? Because I don't
Yes,
think it
of
is.
course.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
When
yeah,
you
can
have when you
swallow
put,
hair.
no, you put hair in your mouth, you choke that shit right the fuck back up.
No, you can swallow hair.
I can't swallow hair. Maybe that's why I'm not a hero.
You know why? Like you don't think you can swallow because how would you know that you swallow hair?
But he was
Unless
he was consciously doing it. He put a hair in his mouth and swallowed it.
Okay, so are you asking can you consciously swallow hair?
Sure.
No, I think you can just. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why not? If you can swallow it on accident, why can't you swallow it consciously?
That was gross.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I really liked how
You should at least let him smoke the hair.
just here, kid, smoke this. I do like how it went. I mean, a lot of these shows will like start with a premise and then just kind of go to school life. But this one just kind of stayed with the hero thing, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, first episode we meet the kid, he's in school, we learn his situation. Second episode, fucking villain attack. Third episode, training montage. Fourth episode, test. Fifth episode, hero school. It's like there's no filler so far, and I'm
I am needing in great need of a respite though, because I can't I can't watch this kid try to prove himself every episode because I just want this kid to have a nice relaxing day and just resting on his laurels a little bit.
I agree. I like the gravity chick said. She's like, "What about the entrance exam?" And fucking Sarah Snaith was like, "No, fuck you. Being a hero is about misery and never knowing when shit's gonna go down. You're all expelled." And I'm like,
That's
ah,
another great teacher, Eraserhead.
yeah. I mean,
Character, not teacher.
yeah. I guess they put him in there to like as a foil or opposite to Hero. No, I keep calling him Hero Man. To All Might's boundless optimism and fucking good nature. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do want this kid to get a rest too, though, because I was feeling it when he was about to throw that ball, or like he's like, "Oh, if I fuck up, I'm gonna get expelled." I'm like, I can't take this.
That was oddly enough, that was also very my problem with Shokugeki no Soma. Like there was like so many like times when they would tell these kids you're going to get expelled if you don't pass this, and I'm thinking, oh Jesus Christ, just let these kids like have some fun.
See, I didn't feel it in Soma so bad because it's like, well, he's got a restaurant to go back to, and his dad's already a
No, but
superstar.
not just him, but you know,
Oh
just
yeah.
that whole idea that you're probably talking like 16 like 15, 16-year-old kids, and they're threatened with expulsion all the freaking time at
Yeah, that's
school.
like some Naruto shit or something where it's like, oh my god, everything's at stake again. But
It's just high school.
I just wanted to see beautifully painted anime food. That's why I like that show.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
they should just do a show where they talk to the people that make that food, those food drawings, and be like, could you just like draw food for me, and I could just look at it.
Yeah. But yeah, so far, you know, My Hero Academia is like Soma in that it's everything every day something's at stake. Your status at school is at stake.
No,
And
but Soma was cool, chill. He was like, yeah, I'm pretty good. So yeah, I'll just mix this with that, and I'll make a big speech, and people just think it's the greatest shit they've ever eaten in their life.
yeah, that's true. That's
This
true.
kid is not chill. I think he adds to the anxiety because he's always like,
And he's always crying, so he does make me anxious.
like if this was Soma, they'd be like, hey Soma, if you don't fucking do this thing, we're gonna kick you out. And Soma's like, all right, I got it. I mean, except like where he like he cooked those well, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but like he had a couple pinches, but for the most part he was pretty cool headed, so that was easier for me to watch.
Yeah,
Um,
this kid is like he's an exposed nerve.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very unique to see an anime mom get fat over time.
That's true. So it was a mom that actually looked like looked like a real mom.
I mean, usually they go from award-winning novelist slash physicist to fucking Baba Yaga like overnight. They shrink to like 2 feet tall, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so old."
Or they're still, or this is another thing that really annoys me about anime moms. Like, they draw them to be very pretty and virtually no different from the high school age characters, and yet everyone calls them old hag. And like,
Well, that's just translation, babe. But like,
but they do that in mangas too. Like, oh, you old hag, and I'm like, wow, this is a beautifully drawn woman, and yet she's like old and undesirable. Great.
according to my manga, my hentai manga, when a woman
Oh Lord.
reaches middle age, her titties grow incredibly large, and she becomes hungry for young boys. But
Well,
that
yeah, that doesn't happen.
that doesn't seem to happen. But I'm willing to. This is just as good. I like that his mom got turned into this like little round middle-aged lady.
Yeah,
And where the fuck is the
where's
dad?
the dad? The dad just kind of poofed.
Maybe they said something. Is he overseas working? Or did he
Yeah,
die?
He's overseas working, or he's dead. There.
Wasn't his? He didn't he breathe fire?
The
There's like,
dad?
yeah, he's like, my husband can breathe fire or something, and I can pull small objects towards me, which I think is still a pretty cool power.
That is a pretty cool power,
She was like,
actually.
oh, she like made that book float towards her. I like that.
Oh, the asshole kid,
Oh, what about him?
Kachan.
Yeah.
I love that kid. That kid is like I know he's a type, but I like it when the type's done well.
Visibly and attitude-wise, he's almost identical to like the villain in the first part of Gurren Lagann.
Oh really? Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't seen Good on Logon, and that was a good villain.
Yeah, yeah, he's pretty good.
No, I like this guy. I like it when they're predictably just solidly written, and he's just he's quirky too. He's really funny, and I think he's probably one of the few people who doesn't really underestimate Midoriya.
Well, he did up to that point.
Well,
Well, up
yeah.
to the when they got in school.
When it no, well, I think he stopped, and this is just conjecture, but I think he stopped
Taking him for granted.
taking him for granted when he charged that slime monster.
Hmm.
So, but who knows?
Yeah.
Now I think he just feels kind of threatened by him.
Yeah. That fucking guy with the naval laser. I'm still. I don't know why they draw his face so shitty.
Because he's foreign.
I don't. I don't. I don't know.
If you're a foreigner, you have to have a shitty face.
Not always. Paul Neruff was French. He didn't have a shitty face.
Well, everybody in JoJo has weird,
They all have beautiful man faces.
beautiful homoerotic faces.
Yeah, but yeah, that guy with the. I think the naval laser is hilarious.
Even the women in JoJo have beautiful manly faces.
Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. At first I was like, oh, that's just the joke face, but no, that's his real face. Anything else?
The powers are funny. I like them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told Parapants I've seen that frog girl in a adult manga,
Oh, so gross.
so I didn't know she was from Boku no Hero, but yeah, it's all pretty good. The fucking really serious kid with those jet legs disturbed the shit
Oh,
out of
they
me.
do. They made me want to grab my calves and
Yeah, no, it looks
just.
like somebody shoved some shit in his legs. I'm like, that's gross,
It's
man.
really nasty. Oh.
But I mean, okay. What other ones? I know. I mean, there's so many in the intro that I do look forward to seeing more of them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what the threat is going to be that that binds them all together or
No.
not. Um, Either that Kachan kid is going to turn into a major villain asshole and possibly reconcile with the main character in some heartfelt melodramatic way, or there's going to be a real threat from the outside, and I'm waiting to see what that threat's going to be.
See, unlike Parapants, I don't like making predictions because I like to be surprised.
I
So
do too, but I can't help it.
I like it so much that I don't let myself think about what's going to happen.
Oh, it's not possible.
Actually, it is. Ask me what's going to happen.
What's going to
I
happen?
have no idea, and that's exactly how I want it.
All right, well then I retract any
No, no,
speculation.
you can speculate. I'm just
You don't
offering.
have any speculation.
No, I don't. When I like a show, I don't speculate at all because I want to see what
That's
they
so
have to show.
empty.
No, because I'm surprised every time.
I am too.
No, you're not.
I'm totally surprised.
You're like, oh, I called
I'm
it.
the only time when I'm not surprised is when it goes exactly how I predicted.
Yeah, but you make predictions every show. All right, we've talked too long on this, but we did watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
Don't watch Hero Man. Watch this show. This is why you got to watch 20 fucking shows a season because if you don't, you might miss the good one.
Hey, what are the chances that you would not have picked up this show if we weren't doing this?
If we weren't doing this, I definitely probably would not be watching anything. I'd be like, fuck anime. Oh man. All right. That's